Yesterday was a huge milestone. I finally got authentication working. Users can now sign up, they can log in, access the dashboard, and the CRM foundation is finally in place. But there's still some more work to be done. The truth is, this still doesn't feel like a polished product, and the onboarding process is not complete, as well as the integration for the browser plugin so people can actually apply it to jobs. So that's the second step. Now, the dashboard needs a lot more work, and there are still dozens of little things that need improving before I'd feel comfortable letting real users inside. So, today I'm focusing on the user experience. Let's keep building. Today's goal is simple: improve the dashboard, finish the onboarding, clean up the experience, and make this feel less like an MVP and more like a real SaaS business. Let's get started. Okay, so now we need to basically see what's going on. I actually have this tab open, what I'd actually build different than Perplexity. This shows basically how the dashboard would look like, and I like it because currently if we look at our dashboard, let's go ahead and log in. We'll use the emails that we created. It doesn't really have that look and feel as this right here. So it doesn't say, overall profile score, ATS score, new matches, so on and so on, and job recommendations. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this and I'm going to store it. I'm going to store it here in a little text file just so we can have it for later use, because right now we need to complete the phases, which is here. I'll show you here. These are the prompts. So we made one master prompt, and basically ChatGPT said, hey, you need to split these up into different prompts. We finished up with number 1. We finished up with number 2. Now we need prompt number 3. So I'm going to prompt Chat to give us the, give me prompt number 3 and the full Lovable prompt for it. Okay. Let's get all the prompts out of the way first. Let's make it all live, and then we can go ahead and start our refinement process, make sure the dashboard connects to certain things like APIs. Does it go to other websites? Does it display jobs correctly? And second, we need to develop the actual plugin for the browser. So let's get started. It gave us the first output here for prompt number 3. Prompt number 3. Okay. Let's copy. Let's just make sure everything looks good. Okay. All right, perfect. Let's go into Lovable. Let's paste this sucker in here. Let's do build. This is gonna refine the dashboard a little bit more. And let's go ahead and check what we have for prompt number 4, just so we can be ready. And here's prompt number 4, probably the largest prompt. So this is 450 lines. Jobs, tables, filter, search, timeline, status, activities. So I think after prompt number 4, we'll start to see what we copied and pasted into the notepad. But I am gonna, after all the prompts are done, I am just gonna make sure and double check that everything will display correctly. Let's go back to Lovable, and that's still working. While it's working, let's go ahead and give me prompt number 4 now and the full Lovable prompt. Let's just bang these away. We got 7 prompts, I think, in total. Okay, and it is almost done. Final result. Great. Let's copy. Let's go back to Lovable. We'll wait a little bit. I am going to skip over the process here just because it'll take quite a bit to modify what we currently have, just so we don't waste time. Okay, that is done. And whoa, this is a completely new dashboard. Profile completion, save jobs, offers, browse jobs, complete profile. So these are quick actions. I wonder if the quick actions coming in phase 3, coming in phase 2, coming in phase 2. Okay. Wow. This added a whole bunch of things into here. So application pipeline, resume upload. Okay. Let's just keep on going. We'll refine it later. Let's go ahead and paste in prompt number 4. That got me worried a little bit. Let's check out prompt number 5 while Lovable is building prompt number 4. Prompt number 5, complete profile editor, 6 and 7. And then phase 2 is the profile analyzer. And then phase 3. Let's ask for prompt number 5. Give me prompt number 5 and full Lovable prompt to go with it. We have 2 more prompts to go and we should be good. And then we can start refining the look and feel of the dashboard, removing anything that we don't want and adding features that we do need. Lovable is still working. This prompt is now finished. Let's copy. It's giving us some table information. Okay, let's go back. That's still working. I'm going to breeze by the working and cut to the finished product. I'm going to go ahead and paste prompt number 5 in here while it's still working. And I will go back to prompt number 6 so we just don't waste any time. Prompt number 6 is resume history. We got one more prompt left. Let's go ahead and say, give me prompt number 6 and the full Lovable prompt. And then we have 7. That's still working. We have 5 loaded. 6 is being worked on. Okay, let's just take a peek in here. This is the same. This is the same. This is also the same. That's the same. So it just did a bunch of stuff for the dashboard. These link out to different things. This is not ready. I think after we refine everything in the dashboard, we'll move on to phase 2, just so we can clean things up, because I do not like this dashboard at all. It looks very confusing and overwhelming. We want to make things as simple as possible. This is just completely overwhelming. What I'll do is take a snapshot and then I'll save the image. And then I'll upload this image into ChatGPT in the same chat so we can do some refinement. Let's take a look. It's still going. Okay, here we go. It's refreshing the page. Okay, that's done. The jobs section has been altered, which is good. Now I think we can get rid of all the boxes on the front page just because we have it in the jobs section now, some of them. Let's go ahead and pump number 5. Let's lock in prompt number 6 and we'll do prompt number 7. Give me prompt number 7 and the full Lovable prompt. So we have 6 locked in, 5 is working, 7 is being built as we speak. Okay, now before phase 2, I recommend one final foundation addition. We're almost ready to build the AI features, but we're missing one critical piece, AI orchestration layer. Okay. This is for the ATS optimizer, resume writer, interview coach, recruiter. Okay. And now let's wait for this to finish. This is prompt number 5. And once we're done with all the prompts, we're going to go in and again refine all the things on the dashboard, on the job section, pick out what we need, what we don't need, and we'll go on to phase 2. I am going to upload that screenshot of the dashboard and just ask a question of whether we need these visible on the dashboard just because it's overwhelming. And I'll also pose a question, when do we start building the plugin that works with the website? Okay, so it built the profile career hub. That took about 10 to 15 minutes and that burned about 20 credits. Let's pop out and see how it looks like. Let's log back in, go to profile. Yeah, that's taking longer than expected. Still nothing. I'm gonna do a hard reset. Profile is still loading. Let's launch prompt number 6. So we just launched prompt number 6. And I will go ahead and paste prompt number 7 now. Let's go ahead and copy that. We'll wait until prompt 6 is finished. Now, I'm not sure why we're seeing profile with the loading spinner. I'll ask Lovable what that's all about. And we can't forget about our screenshot that we took of the dashboard. Dashboard is still the same. Jobs is as it was. Documents has been updated. So now there's a storage cache of 5 GB where they can store, I guess, all their cover letters, resumes, certificates, maybe portfolio work. You can create folders and upload a document. Okay, so for phase 2, I think this is where AI will compile everything and use the data that you upload to create customized cover letters and resumes per job. Let's see if profiles works or not. Still nothing. That's fine. Let's continue on with prompt number 6. Wait until it finishes. And then we'll go on to 7, and I'll ask the questions about these two issues that we have, which is the dashboard and this profile section that's not being loaded. This is the upload screen. What type of material is this? This is great. Let's move this to the side. Okay. You can tag it as well. Awesome. This looks good. Full upload page. What's that? Okay. Another question to ask. I just noticed this. AI generated resumes, cover letters, and recruiter emails arrive in phase 2. Once we get the UI and user experience cleared up, I think we can go ahead and go on to phase 2. But we have 3 questions. Why isn't the profile section loading? How can we clean up the dashboard to make it more simplified? And the things that are on the dashboard, what pages can we shift those to, like jobs, documents, profile, so on and so on. Maybe we need to create another page. And 3 is, when do we start working on the plugin, the actual thing which users are going to use to keep track and apply for jobs. Okay, so that is complete. Now we go on to prompt number 7, and this is our last prompt in our sequence. After this, like I said, we'll figure out what isn't working and what's working, and we'll improve on it. Here we go. Okay, finally, prompt 7 is now finished. That took about 15 minutes, and we burned another 20 credits. Here we go. Profile still doesn't work. This doesn't work. And this is the settings section, and it looks more legit. So every application should have a delete button. Let's see what the danger zone is, and that's delete account. So once we type in delete, it'll delete forever. We'll have to check the wrapping on this. There is billing. Okay, I like it. Credit, AI credit balance, that's soon. APIs, integration, that's what I'm talking about. This looks really, really cool. Allow recruiters to contact me. These toggle switches look off. Preferences, appearance. Okay, the toggle switches are definitely not looking correct at all. Security. Okay, we all know that. So now let's go into the dashboard. Let's ask the question in ChatGPT. Let's upload the screenshot. We'll go to downloads. We'll do the screenshot. We'll upload it. And now let's pose the question. Are all of these necessary to display on the dashboard? Can we simplify this so it doesn't look overwhelming to the user? Maybe we can place certain information boxes in other pages, or create a brand new page for them to view other stats or analytics. How can we make the dashboard simple and easy to read? Things which are necessary to view right off the bat. Okay, so this is for the dashboard only, and from there we'll ask the question for why isn't the profile page loading and what's going on with the toggle switches. I actually think this dashboard is trying to do too much. I agree. What do I need next? Show me every metric. Not show you every metric. I would redesign the entire dashboard. Instead of 14 widgets, I'd reduce to 6 sections. Okay. Almost forgot. So here, this is our notes that we pasted in. So we can ask the question, would this be okay to have on the dashboard, as it's looking fairly simple? What do you think is best? Should we have a combination of what you recommended and this as well? Resume stats, activities. Okay, let's just let's ask this question. Okay, let's see what it says. I actually think we should combine the two ideas, but lean much more towards the AI recruiter concept. The biggest mistake I see in AI products right now is that they become feature dashboards instead of decision dashboards. I agree with that. What's the next thing I should do to get hired? We got to guide the person. Here's how I'd design. So keeping the hero. Okay, instead of saying welcome back, AI recruiter card. This will be the flagship feature where 18 new matches, 4 follow-ups. Okay, today's priorities, recommended activity. One thing I'd add that Perplexity doesn't have, this becomes a moat, AI recruiter feed. Instead of static widgets, imagine this, your recruiter, 8 a.m., morning, Michael, I found 3 new product designer jobs. Your CAM application has been viewed. Based on today's opening, I recommend updating your portfolio. Wow. Okay. Additional page I would create a dedicated AI recruiter page on the sidebar. The dashboard stays focused on today. The AI recruiter page evolves naturally. Okay, let's copy this. Let's head over to Lovable. Let's paste this sucker in there for the dashboard. Let's see what we'll get. But I agree that, we need to make it simplified. We need to lean in more towards the AI feature. If we can have something that prompts the user on what to do step by step without them having to second guess what's next, this is a great feature that no one else has and a great differentiator compared to other platforms. And then the profile section, it's still not working, so I'll prompt that inside. Oh, here we go. Okay, this is the profile section. Out of 100, nothing is complete, and it's asking to complete all of this. Profile completion. Complete every section to unlock the strongest AI results. So this is a one-time thing, I believe, that we need to do. I am wondering if we can upload a resume and it can parse the information for the profile section. So that's a question we should ask as well. Yeah, that's a good question. For the profile section, is it possible to parse the information and fill out the profile sections necessary? Is it possible to parse the resume information and fill out the profile sections necessary with its information? Give me the full Lovable prompt to make this happen. Okay, while that's working, let's check on, okay, so redesigned dashboard. So now we have AI recruiter. Today's plan, nothing, time sensitive today, nothing. Okay, that's fine because we're not at phase 2 yet. Dashboard, based on today's market, today's plan. Okay. I mean, it is more simplified, which is great. Let me see if I can upload a resume, and it kicks me to the profile section. Upload. Okay, what does manage do to profile? Start today's plan. I guess this will be live in phase 2. Great. Okay. There's an analytics page. Okay. This is all in phase 2. Documents is unchanged. Jobs is unchanged. Let's get the prompt to make this happen. In fact, this should be the default experience. Asking users to manually fill in fields is a wow moment. I agree. So let's copy that. That lets you start with a dedicated resume parser API. Okay. And accuracy. Later enrich with AI without changing the front end. This keeps the architecture. Let's ask a question. Okay. So will there be an API for parsing resumes, or this prompt will handle it? It's a good question. This is actually one of the most important architectural decisions we'll make. The prompt alone will not parse resumes. Recommended resume parsing API. Affinda. Monthly API costs. Okay. Option 2, OpenAI only. Cheap, flexible, easy to improve, great at messy resumes, slightly less reliable with tables and unusual layouts. This is what I'd build. Hybrid. This is how many recruiting platforms are built. If you want to keep costs low, we can skip Affinda initially. I think for MVP purposes, this is honestly good enough. So my recommendation, okay, prompt phase 1, upload, store, and no parsing. Okay, let's do that phase 2. Let's do one thing at a time. Okay, so let's do phase 1 only, no parsing. Instead of asking users to upload a resume during onboarding, make it optional with a skip button. Users who want to get into the app quickly can do so. Good feature. Let's copy that. Let's go back to Lovable, recommended jobs, view all matches. This is manual. Let's add that in there. Now let's ask, fix how the toggle switches look like. They are not showing up correctly. Let's go to settings. The on state is not displaying correctly. That's what I'll write. That's going to be queued up. So once this is done, it's going to handle the toggle switch. Now I'm confused. How will the jobs come in? How will they see everything? Review jobs. Save roles from jobs, and your recruiter will surface the best matches here. Will AI recruiter find jobs for me based on my experience and background? Or will I need to upload the jobs? Or will I need to upload the jobs manually? The whole point is not to do anything manually. The whole point is for the AI to take over and do everything. I just don't want to get this program or this dashboard to be super, super complex. I want it to be very simple. Let's just see if we can upload a resume. We can. Resume analysis on phase 2. Okay. Social links. There is a ton of stuff here. That updates, which is nice. Okay. I think I might. Oh, did it update? Okay, let me see what it says here. This is where I think Job Pilot can become much better than Resume Builder. It's not a resume builder. The AI recruiter works for you 24/7. So currently, the user manually adds jobs. This lets you build job tracking, CRM. The user fills out, okay, then every morning I found 23 overnight. Okay, so currently, what about the browser extension for applying to jobs? Are we still building that? Did ChatGPT forget about that? Or will the AI from, okay, one second, because once we have AI find us jobs, when we click on a job application, we will need to fill it in, right? Okay, let's ask that. While that's going, let's check back here. Let's check on settings and let's look at our toggle switches. Still messed up. Okay, let's do a refresh, a hard refresh. We'll log in. Our resume is there. That's pretty cool. Let's click on manage. Click on settings, preferences. Okay, I'm going to take a screenshot, upload that. See how the toggle switch is not correctly showing. Fix it. It's active. Okay, let's go back to the prompt. Okay, yeah, but I think we should change how we build it. I wouldn't build an auto apply bot. I'd build a job copilot. Here's the difference. Here's the vision, web app, browser extension, AI services. The extension becomes the hands, the web app becomes the brain. AI recruiter says, I found this Stripe role. User clicks, opens job, browser opens careers.stripe, extension immediately appears. This job matches 97. Fill application. The extension reads the page. It sees first name, portfolio. The extension fills everything out. Like then, suppose workday. So why do you want to work there? Extension shows suggested answer based on your experience. Insert. That's what I'm talking about. Then years of experience fills, autofills. Describe a difficult portfolio. Okay, answer, insert. Extension should never blindly submit. I agree. Should guide you through everything and give you what you need. The answers, basically. The really cool part is Everything already exists on Job Pilot. Browser extension flow. Open job, extension detects, downloads job description, sends to Job Pilot, analyzes. It should support. This is okay. I would not build a spray and pray auto apply bot that submits hundreds of applications without review. Besides, the reliability issues discourage and block fully automated submissions. Okay. How to apply Job Pilot AI assisted applications with human approval. Love it. Okay. Toggles are done. Perfect. That works. I'm going to ask where we are in the. Actually, based on everything we implemented, where are we in the phases of Job Pilot and the plugin? I'm getting kind of confused. Okay. Okay, so we've built the foundation, that's for sure. Onboarding, multi-step prod, okay. No parsing yet. Dashboard, done. Job CRM, manually entered. Profile, documents, settings, done. Overall phase, I'd call it 95%. The remaining is polish. Better looking load states, empty states, icons, small animations, QA, bug fixes. Let's do the phase one. Let's do phase one and make sure it's complete. I build the core AI compatibility first. Okay, I think I'm going to end it here. I'm going to do one more prompt just because there are a ton of things that we should be working on. Tomorrow, I'm going to do some more refinement, but I think we did some crazy steps today and we're getting a clearer vision from chat. Yeah, I'm going to finish up this one and I'll see you on the next video. Give me the full Lovable prompt, phase one. Okay, write it. Also, let's include skeleton loading as well. So I'm going to type that in. Okay, let's copy. Go back into here. And we'll paste. Okay, this will do a little quick polish. And that's it. Today's progress might not look as exciting as adding a huge new feature, but this is the part that turns an idea into a real product. Every improvement makes the experience a little smoother, a little more polished, a little closer to something I'd actually be proud to launch. Tomorrow, I'm going even deeper into the dashboard and starting to build the features users will interact with every single day. We're getting closer. I'll see you in the next one.